Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. This is 𝑍⍰🍊🍼 and this is going to be a message from heaven from a particular deity who wishes to speak to your sign. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, and or wherever Aries lands in your chart. I've actually tried to record your message once before, about a few minutes ago, and Mercury's in retrograde and there have been distractions. Lots of distractions today. This is his first day being in retrograde, and there may be those of you who already feel this energy. Okay. Aries, this is for those of you who are open to deity work or open to understanding what a god or goddess wants to share with you in regards to your spiritual growth and your overall well-being. Okay, so the deity that has stepped forward for you, Aries, I'm not going to repeat any of the deities' names in the video because I don't want to insult anyone and pronouncing the names wrong. So I'm going to put their name in the description box below, so feel free to take a look at their names, and if you're interested in researching them and understanding more about them, you'll at least have their name, and you can definitely look them up. And if you're interested in connecting with them, they're out there. So let's try. I'm going to go ahead and give this a second try. And hopefully there are no interruptions in the process. So the bottom of the deck, Aries, there is the 8 of Swords. Okay. To me, there may be those of you, especially with these distractions that's going on right now, Aries. I'm so sorry about the focus. So sorry, guys. With the 8 of Swords coming out here, and especially with the distraction that just, prevented me from, completing your first video with ease, there may be those of you who have a lot going on in your mind, or you have a lot going on around you, and you feel stuck or trapped. Okay? There may be those of you who are coming out of this energy as well, and you're opening yourselves up to newer and greater possibilities and discoveries in your lives, and you're coming out of a chapter or a time in your life where you felt stuck, or you felt like you didn't have the answers or the resources to reach a certain goal. Okay, so let's see what your cards have to say. I've pre-shuffled them, and the deity is, I think I said, if I didn't say it in the beginning of the video, he is an Egyptian deity of creation and thought. So he is very generous in nature, and he may help you guys in regards to creating your own destiny, or creating a certain path for yourselves, or even when it comes to creation in regards to a project, for those of you who may be creatives or artists out there, or writers, okay, or filmmakers, or those of you who work with your hands. This deity may come in handy in guiding you in that regard. Okay, so let's see the cards that have come out. You have the High Priestess. Okay, you have the Knight of Wands. It's very beautiful energy here. Some of you guys may be dealing with another fire sign, or a Pisces, or a water sign. You have the 7 of Pentacles here. More long-term investment here. Planting your seeds. You have the 3 of Pentacles here. The energy is very interesting right now, Aries, that's surrounding me right now. Even my mind is feeling a little foggy. So if there are those of you who are feeling that way, it's possible that, the moon or Mercury's retrograde could be affecting it. And you also, last but not least, you have the 9 of Cups, Aries. So, Aries, it seems that there are those of you who are either you're looking for a position or a circumstance or a job or a new experience where you can feel content, where you want it to have a long shelf life. You want, if it's in regards to a team environment or with a job, there are those of you who have put in a lot of work in regards to this. You guys have been so busy. Excuse me. You've been so busy focusing on the long-term investments in your life and really chiseling away at that stone and really putting in backbreaking work or elbow grease into it, right? You know, for those of you who are looking for this Nine of Cups energy, this contentment, this peace of mind, peace at home, peace with your family, or, you know, in any type of living situation or emotional situation, there are those of you who may be looking for this Nine of Cups energy where you're just comfortable, right? You don't have anything to worry about. And I feel that this three of Pentacles, this Seven of Pentacles, and this Knight of Wands is why you cherish your peace, because you guys work so hard for that peace of mind. You work so hard for that comfortable lifestyle, right? And yeah, even though you have this busy energy here in the middle, right, to maintain that peace, you have the High Priestess, which is very interesting to me. It's very, very interesting to see that the High Priestess, out of all of this busy energy, except for the Nine of Cups, you know, it's much more calm and content and peaceful and comforting because of, you know, these achievements. The High Priestess is here just kind of chilling, you know, first card out. And I feel that there may be some type of inner work. There's a lot of work being put into your lifestyle, your finances, your job, your family, what have you, whatever long-term investment or long-term endeavors you have accomplished or that you're still putting work into right now. And you may be dealing with the Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart or water in your chart, but there is this energy, this spirituality, this spiritual energy of needing to put in the work on a spiritual level in order to back your work up to become this content and happy individual, or content and happy family or job, whatever it is that you're wanting contentment and happiness in, or all of the above. There needs to be some work put in spiritually, emotionally. You see how the High Priestess, her foot is on the moon is at her feet. You have these two pillars of dark and light representing the spirit realm. And then you have this tapestry behind her, which has palm trees and these fruit, you know, that are hanging from the tree. It represents growth. It represents the reality that we live in today, the hard work that this High Priestess is putting into facing her darkness, and also facing that light that's shed on certain things that have been left in the dark, right? The moon is at her feet. She's not afraid of moon energy. She's not afraid of the dark. She's not afraid of what she can't see. In a way, the High Priestess has night vision, right? She doesn't need it to be sunny in order to see things clearly. She sees things before the light's even shed on them. She knows what she needs to do before things even show her what she needs to do, before the universe gives her those signs. She goes to look for those signs. And for those, some of you may be working in a church, could be in a religious organization where you're, you know, maybe those of you who are working in a religious organization, there's still a need to dive deep within. Still that need. Okay? Because and to be passionate about it, to find, and there may be a newfound passion that you guys may find in the process, a new discovery. Okay, Aries? Some of you guys may end up traveling and finding a different type of experience through through that time that you're traveling. Okay, some of you guys may be going to Egypt or going to some type of desert country or desert city, doesn't matter the continent. But there is this fiery passion. This is the only fire card that I see in your reading, Aries, and this represents you, right? Being ready to embrace change, being ready to embrace anything that or to face anything that comes your way on your travels. Right? Some of you guys may be very, very, very busy, right? Not really having time to stop to think and contemplate on life and to rid yourselves of anything that may have attached themselves, because energy is everything. We are in Mercury's retrograde. So there's a lot of spiritual activity going on right now that the veil is so thin. Tomorrow is Halloween, and during the month of October, the veil is very thin. It was actually thin even in September. So Aries, there may be some energies that may have attached themselves to you and you don't even know it, or maybe you felt the energies, but this deity is letting you know. Make sure you stop with the High Priestess. Stop yourself from being so busy sometimes and think about, balance your energy, balance your chakras. Go within, right? Because there's some more fire within you, Aries, but it's a different type of fire. And I feel like that's what needs to be addressed. And again, it's connected to your life. It's connected to the hard work, the long-term endeavors, the work that you've done, the investments that you've made, the seeds that you've planted for your family, for yourself, for your friends. For those of you who have employees under you, there may have been some seeds that you've planted with that as well. Continue to plant your seeds. The things that you can't see, don't let invisibility fool you. Just because things that you can't see are not tangible and they're invisible does not mean that there isn't some type of work being done. There isn't some type of growth process happening, right? There is a metamorphosis happening here deep within yourself, and even in situations where you don't really necessarily see change right off the bat, but there is change. There is change and progress happening. You just have to have faith that your seeds that you've planted will grow into a luscious tree, and that you will bear the fruits of your labor here. With the Three of Pentacles, like, keep doing what you're doing, keep learning, keep chiseling away at that stone or that wood or whatever, whatever analogy you want to use, but keep putting in the work, Aries. Don't stop what you're doing, but please, this deity is really wanting you to understand the High Priestess coming out here. You have to utilize her energy as well, male or female. Look within, and whatever discoveries you find, whatever gems or treasures you find in the spirit realm or in that darker parts of yourself, whether it be in your past, distant past, or recent past, find the truth. Whatever truths that you need to find during Mercury's retrograde, embrace them and use them. Utilize the truth that you find towards the future and towards your long-term investments and endeavors. Continue to put in the work. Is going to pay off, Aries, okay? And then, then you're going to be fine. There's nothing for you to feel anxious about. You don't have to work so hard, because you don't want to let go of something, or you're afraid that you're going to lose something. You're going to gain. You can take a break to think for a minute. Your happiness will not be, taken advantage of or disturbed. But sometimes you have to stop the clock for a little bit just to sit down and think. If you want this type of lifestyle and you want to maintain it, you have to embody that High Priestess energy here, right? You have to have faith in the universe that it's going to give you what you need. Sometimes we get caught up in work, or we get caught up in being so busy with one thing that we forget that there are some spiritual lessons, some inner work that needs to be done within ourselves. That's when we really start accomplishing and manifesting what we truly desire. And it's because we get rid of what we think we know about life. We get rid of these ties, these strings that have been attached to things that are weighing us down, right? Letting go of what we feel is logic. Letting go of that trapped mindset, that blocked mindset, right? And you want to turn this card upside down and let all those swords fall. They're not there to hurt you, right? And anybody who is out to hurt you, the universe is going to protect you. It's going to protect you. Okay? All right, Aries. It's a very beautiful message. I love it. I really hope Mercury's retrograde is not too rough on you guys. I hope that you guys find the strength and the courage to get through it, and that you learn the lessons that need to be learned. Much love and light to all of you, and I wish you all the best of luck on this journey. All right, take care. Bye.